Good morning. Hey, today I'm out in Willoway fields and I wanted to show you some really great looking plants that are available for fall or spring dig. And first off, we're looking at the Syringa Bloomerang Dark Purple. I mean, look at these gorgeous plants. So right off the bat here, this one in the front is a 36 incher, and then we have a 30 and then a 24. So you can see they're all really nice full headed trees, nice caliper to them, beautiful plants. Syringa Bloomerang Dark Purple. Hey, check these out. Here I'm in another section of field and we're looking at our 60 inch. These are Picea omaricas, and you can see this 60 inch plant is just gorgeous. Look at the base to that. Nice full heavy plants, exceptional value. The next grouping that we're looking at are 5 and 6 foot. These are Chamaecyparis obtusa compacta, and we have some gorgeous 5 and 6 footers. So hey, next to those obtusa compacta, we're looking at these are Philocoides. So Chamaecyparis obtusa Philocoides, and again, then we have some really nice specimen grade plants in the field. As you can see here, these are 60 inchers. Wow, these are specimen grade, guys. The plants I'm coming up to now are some really gorgeous Picea globosa, and look at the size of that. I know that's a 48 incher. We've got a few of that 42, 48 inch size that are just specimen grade. Again, these are just beautiful plants. Look at that color and size to these. Next up, we're looking at Picea pungens glauca pendula, and you can see these beautiful plants. These are 5 and 6 footers. They've got a lot of character to them, really nice blue color, and you can see we got quite a few of these beauties. This would make a real statement plant in your landscape. Alright, I'm trying to get out in the open here to show you the grade and beauty on these 6 foot. These are Fat Albert spruce. Very popular plant because they have that nice wide shape to the base. You can see here, beautifully shaped, great color, good value on these. These are 6 foot Picea Fat Albert. Well, I'm coming up to a block of Amelanchier Autumn Brilliance, and you know the name says it all. It has great fall color to it, and these are beautiful 60 inch plants. So here's another look at a section of those Syringa Bloomerang trees, and these are 24 and 30 inch heads, and you can see how nice and uniform this crop is. Beautiful trees. This will give you a peek at our 60 inch size on those Fat Alberts, and again, very nice full plants. As you can see, chunky bottoms is kind of the habit of the plant, but great color, good value on these 60 inch Fat Alberts. So here at the end of this block, I wanted to show you these are Picea abies pendula, Weeping Norways, and you can see these 60 inch plants are just gorgeous. So here I'm coming up to a block of Weeping White Pine, Pinus strobus pendula, and these are 5 to 7 foot grade, and look at the specimen plants. You know, they got a lot of nice character, and you can see here what a value in these. Beautiful plants for a specimen landscape. You know, you need that touch of something. This is it. Next, I'm in a block of Cornus cusa, and this is a very hardy plant for a lot of different uses in the landscape. And we're looking at 4 and 5 footers, and you can see both are very nice full plants. Really good value on these. There's a great price on these 4 footers right now. Look at the size of that plant, guys. 4 and 5 foot Cornus cusa. So now we're in a block of Syringa Bloomerang tree form, and so the earlier shot was dark purple, and these are the straight Bloomerang. But now we're into 24 all the way up to 36 inch heads, and these are beautiful trees as well. You can see nice caliper of the trunks, beautiful wide heads. Syringa Bloomerang. Come through another block of those 4 foot Cornus cusas, and again, very nice full plants. They're just starting to color up, so if you're using these in a job, you know, a commercial job, this could be used much like a large flowering shrub, because it gives you that nice flower and stunning fall color too. So you can see they're just starting to color up. Check that out. This is Cornus scusa. Look at that color pop. That is Chamaecyparis filocoides gold. And as I step back here, you can really see how these plants would pop in the landscape. These are 4 and 5 foot plants in our fields. You can see the nice shape. Great value on these. Chamaecyparis filocoides gold. So the plants that we're looking at now are a gorgeous form of pine, and these are Pinus paviflora glauca, or Japanese white pine. And you can see it has that bluish color to the foliage, and just loaded with cones, which adds a lot of interest this time of the year. Eventually it's going to get maturity at about 40 feet, but this is a gorgeous plant for a specimen garden. It stays kind of open in habit, and it gives you that really neat, like Japanese garden type look to your plants. This is a cool one, Pinus paviflora glauca. Well, this one might be a bit of a tease because I don't have very many of these left, but these are 8 foot specimen grade. This is Pinus flexus Vanderwolf. And again, this is a very nice, tight, compact, upright pine. You can see narrow in habit, beautiful silver blue to the cast. Pinus flexus Vanderwolf. So here I wanted to get you into a block of, these are 6 and 7 foot hemlocks. And you can see here that the guy's done an outstanding job in shaping them. And they got nice dense habit to them with a little bit of fluff. Perfect for your landscape jobs. So keep us in mind, we got some really nice 5 to 7 foot Canadian hemlock. So here we're looking at a row of 8 foot, 7 and 8 foot. These are Picea cupricina. And again, this is a really nice plant if you got a tight area. These will get, eventually about 30 feet tall and about 5 feet wide, so they keep that nice tight columnar habit. This is a really cool plant, Picea cupricina. Here we're looking at Pinus parabragone, and excuse my French, but this is also called Brepo pine. It's an Austrian pine cross. You can see here it grows much like a mugo pine, very hardy, zone 4, and keeps a little tighter, more compact habit, as you can see here. So the first one here is a 42 inch, and we have some 48s available. These are great looking specimens. Brepo pine. Well, I wanted to show you again, this may be a little bit of a tease because we're selling through these upright junipers quite quickly, but I wanted to give you an example of our quality in the field on upright junipers, and these are 6 foot Hetz columnaris. And you can see how pretty they are. They're shaped really nice, big full plants. 6 foot Hetz columnaris juniper. So now we're in the field. We're going to look at some gorgeous beech. And here we're looking at 2 to 2.5 inch. These are Coppertina, and you can see that gorgeous copper color to the foliage. Beautiful specimen plants. So in this field here, we're looking at 2 to 3 inch, and these are Rohani. And we'll pan over here so you can see the stately look of this tree. It's really nice shape to it, and this one has that wavy texture to the foliage. Next here we have our purple fountain, and these are beautiful weeping beech. I mean, they got really nice shape to them. These are ranging from 2 to 3 inch, and you can see these are just specimen grade plants. So here again we're looking at those 2 inch Rohanis, and these are just gorgeous trees. I wanted you to take a look at this shape. They have a wavy texture again, which adds a lot of interest to the tree, but we have these beautiful 2 inchers. Vegas tricolor is probably one of our more popular ones. Here we're looking at trees that are going to be available in 1.5 through 2 inch. Just walking through the end of this field here, I wanted to show you again these purple fountain Vegas, and you can see that these are ranging all the way up to 3 inch. Gorgeous 2 to 3 inch trees, guys. Here we're looking at a 2 inch river's eye beech. You know, again, we've got a lot of these beautiful 2 inch trees. This one here is river's eye. Here's another plant that we have a few of, but these are very interesting. This is Taxodium Peas Minaret, and this is an 8 to 10 footer here. Very cool plant, tight, compact, only grows about 4 to 6 inches a year, and awesome texture plant. Gives a great look to the landscape. This was Taxodium Peavemoneret. Here I have a new variety to show you, and this is Perodia, and this is the tight upright form called Vanessa. And very nice trees. This may be another plant to put on your list of to-dos. Just look up for those upright landscape trees that are so popular today. So here we're coming up to a block of 2 to 2.5 inch, and these are Frank's red maples. Look at the nice consistency to the heads. As you can see here, the guys did a great job in trimming, shaping them up. Very consistent block. 2 to 2.5 Frank's red. Here we're looking at a block of trees. This is Acer Summer Sensation. And very unique at a red maple here that will get that crimson red foliage in the summer, which adds a lot of interest. Very hardy plant, Acer Summer Sensation. Here's another great red maple, and this is Acer Rubrum Red Point. And this is an improvement out of Schmidt Nursery, and you can see very tight, compact heads to these. Hardy plant, great color. Acer Rubrum Red Point, 2 to 2.5. So these are another very beautiful tree throughout the summer season. This is Aesculus Fort McNair, and you know, once these reach size, these will have those big, deep pink to red panicles. Beautiful plant. This is 1 3/4 Aesculus Fort McNair. So here we're looking at an Amelanchier, and this one happens to be Cumulus, and these are 1 3/4 trees. And you can see very nice full heads to them. This is a great short stature tree for tight spaces. Amelanchier, Cumulus, 1 3/4. So here we're looking at a block of 2 to 2.5 Cercis canadensis or redbud, and you can see these are beautiful trees here. Nice big wide heads to them, exceptional. So here we're looking at 1 3/4 to 2 inch, and this is Ruby Falls redbud, and this has that real stunning crimson foliage, and it has the early spring flower. Very popular one, Cercis Ruby Falls. So this was the first weeping redbud. This is Cercis Covey, and these are 2 to 2.5 inches here. Nice consistent row. Cercis Covey. Wow, look at that row of trees. This one is our 3-inch Jeffers Red. Already starting to show some fall color here. Nice trees. Jeffers Red, 3-inch. Here we're looking at a very nice row of elms, and this one's a newer one. These are 2-inch Colonial Spirit elm. Here's another look at those Colonial Spirit elms, and then we're coming into another full row of those 2-inch Platanus Exclamation. Check out the consistency in this block. Here we're looking at 2-inch, and these are Crimson King maples. Here we have a new tulip tree, and this is a hot new one from Schmidt. This is Emerald City, and again, it's a tight, more upright habit to it. Beautiful tree. This is tulip tree, Liriodendron Emerald City. Hey, check out this row here. We got these are like 2 to 2.5 inch. This is Robinia Purple Robe. Gorgeous trees. Look at that. Really is hard to beat that color. This is Autumn Blaze or Jeffers Red, 2-inch. Beautiful trees here. Great color. Well, the oak that we're looking at there, that is Quercus acutissima, and we got 2 and 2.5 inch. And you can see nice big trees here. I'll kind of give you a sweep of the row. Nice consistency. Quercus acutissima. So the trees we're looking at here are 1 3/4 and 2-inch. And this is Acer truncatum Crimson Sunset. And it looks like Crimson King, but it is a truncated maple, which means it's a lot hardier and a little more aggressive grower. It has an upright habit to it though. Very nice color. Acer truncatum Crimson Sunset. So here we're looking at 1 3/4 Acer Griseum gingerbread, and this one is a little more aggressive grower than straight Acer Griseum. It has the same characteristic as far as the copper-like bark texture and color, and this is a nice one. This is Acer gingerbread. Here we're walking up to a row of 1 3/4 and 2 inch, and these are tree magnolias. This one happens to be Galaxy. We have other varieties, but I wanted to give you an idea of the head size on these plants. Very nice plants, great color. This is Magnolia Galaxy, 1 3/4 and 2 inch. The head that we're looking at here is Prunus extrasam. Now this pan down here, you can see we got some 1 3/4 and 2 inch trees. These are a little more coarse-headed tree, but they have the big double pink blossoms on them. Beautiful tree, Prunus extrasam. Well, we're going to end our walk today in the field right here with these beautiful 2 to 2.5 inch. These are Ruby Falls redbud, and you know, I gave you some ideas today in evergreen and deciduous trees for fall or spring orders. So be sure to get those orders in.